Here's a rare instance where the Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo can be equated to the Kia Niro. Not because of their electrified focus, but because we struggled to decide which Motor Trend of the Year contest to invite it to, SUV or car. In these cases, we typically defer to the automaker's preference. Porsche said its Taycan Cross Turismo fit in better at our 2022 SUV of the Year party, and it was almost correct. Likewise, Kia claimed the redesigned Niro was ready to run through our 2023 SUV of the Year ringer. The Niro appeared twice at our annual competitions, in 2018 and 2020, but both times it was competing for the title of Car of the Year. What about this Niro, new for 2023, makes it an SUV? Other than Kia's marketing preferences, we're still unsure. As before, the Niro is front drive only, a fact that hindered it in off-road assessments. Features editor Christian Seabor hit its limits. "I had to bail on the sand as it bogged down and couldn't get moving," he said. "In a first for me, it barely made it up the hill climb, spinning its wheels all the way to the top." No judge held illusions that the Niro is Rubicon ready, but these struggles undermined an idea of its SUV-ness. As Detroit editor Alyssa Priddle pointed out, "I'm trying hard to understand the logic of offering 3 electrified powertrains but not all-wheel drive, given SUV buyers want it whether they need it or not." Indeed, the Niro picture is a triptych. It's offered as a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid, and a full EV. With the most power and torque, the EV was the driver's choice, yet all share certain dynamic attributes. "It's surprisingly not bad on the handling course," associate editor Duncan Brady said. "The tires could use more grip, but I'm sure buyers would trade lateral Gs for MPGs." Several judges noted good blending of regenerative and friction braking, but more bemoaned the loud, harsh ride. Buyer's Guide director Zach Gale equated it to an economy car, saying, "I thought this punched above its price point until it made a huge banging noise over a road imperfection. And then I realized, okay, there it is." Abundant cheap feeling plastic deepens the economy car vibe. High-end models hide those under plush materials, but rough edges remain. The EV's silver steering wheel trim was coming detached and repeatedly poked digital director Eric Johnson in the thumbs. Even so, he lauded all the little bins and cubbies throughout the attractive and spacious cabin. A few details diminish the Niro's practicality. Its cargo area is deep, but the second-row seats don't fold flat. The EV's front-mounted charge port could introduce complications at public plugs. Worse, its 85 kilowatt peak charge rate isn't competitive. Consider the Kia EV6's ability to absorb electrons at up to 240 kilowatts. In 2023, what defines a true SUV is less clear than ever. When our judging panel started making cuts, it recognized the Niro's appeal as a value-oriented, fuel-saving runabout. Ultimately, though, we held that Kia pitted it in the wrong contest. Said Seabor, the Niro could perhaps do well at Car of the Year, but not here.